Look at this big, beautiful boy. And I have verified it's a boy. Look at it. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? Look how floofy he is. He's so handsome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna drink some water? That's why I leave those little things out there. That one in particular. Y'all remember a few months ago when this was flooded full of water and my surrounding grass was sopping wet? Well, it's happening again. The last time I found out and was able to prove that it was a leak on the city side of the pipe, because when I opened up this little hatch, the needle that would indicate any movement of water in my house was not spinning at all, and I was able to clear out the water and find the drip on the city side. Well, I remember the city came out here and was out here so fast. I didn't even have time to grab my phone to record them doing anything. They were in, looked in, took the water out, and left. Well, here we are all these months later, and it's actually worse. There's a puddle here. I'm wondering if the puddle is because the ground is still saturated because we had a really heavy rainfall a few days ago. A couple days of heavy rainfall. But it's definitely flooded again. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove the hatch, clear out the water, and hopefully the needle is not spinning, indicating it is not my problem. And the city will have to come out here and fix it. But I'm going to open it and see where the leak is. I think this whole thing pops up. Yeah. I just got to do it without hurting myself. Please don't be spinning. Please don't be spinning. Please don't be spinning. It does not look like it's spinning. The numbers are not moving, but the meter itself looks moved. The whole head looks moved. Before, that was facing straight up. Now it's kind of tilted. Well, let me empty this and see if I can find the leak again. So again, the meter has not moved from the minute I first opened the hatch. And there's the leak from their side. It's even flowing heavier than the last time. It's a steady pour. That's why it's worse on the outside now. You see that? That's the city side. It's a steady pour, and if you're quiet, you can hear the hiss of the water. That city side, that's my side. They're not fixing it. They're coming out here and doing Band-Aid repair. Again, this meter was facing completely face forward. Can y'all see how it tilts to the left? It wasn't that way. But I'm gonna call them, and because of the holiday, they're gonna give me an excuse about how it's gonna take them forever. And I'm just hoping that the weather doesn't drop so much that the pipes freeze, because then it will damage my side over there. Ugh. That's all the water I dumped out. And as you can see, it's a significant amount of water. It's actually puddling right here with so much of it. And there's a puddle here. I mean, the ground is completely saturated, and that's not going to take long to fill up again. So I'm going to call them and see what they have to say. But just like last time, I'm recording everything. I'm recording the meter not spinning. I'm recording the leak, because I hate to say this, I don't trust the government. Not when it comes to billing and property. I really don't. I just don't trust that they won't come out here and tell me that it's on my side, blah, blah, blah. Nah. I have proof, sir or madam. Now my back hurts, but Yeah, I had to get that done today. Not doing much of anything. Little dude is sick. I don't think it's the flu. I hope it's not the flu. My big dude tested and it was the flu for him. Come on, Martin, you coming in? Okay. Little dude has had a temp for 2 days. Miraculously. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Let me clean up this lens. Had to clean that lens. It was chorreada. Stained and dirty. Having my soda of the day. It's creeping up on 3 o'clock and little dude is still asleep. Oh, like I was saying, his temp has stayed around 101.5, 101.9 was the highest it was. He's really tired and his little face looks sick. He's red and glassy-eyed, has lots of congestion, some wet cough. He just doesn't feel like himself. He's cold. He's never cold. And he's cold. Asked me to turn up the heat. And I'm just going to let him sleep. The body knows what it knows, okay? If the body wants to sleep, then I'll let the body sleep. And then it is Friday, so maybe he can tolerate some nuggets. He hasn't really been eating, which is not a good thing for him because of how fast he can lose weight. And if you've been with me for any number of years, you know that is a constant with him, his maintaining weight. I've been giving him Advil for the headache and just the and the fever, and it'll bring it down. And then a few hours when it's time for meds again, it goes back up. I have not checked him for the C word, only because the temp hasn't been absolutely ridiculous, and he's not just as pained or as lethargic as my big dude was. When my big dude tested, he was negative for that, but he was positive for flu. I texted his father the first day he ran a fever, and I said, just so you know, he has a temp. We did have the flu in the house. I don't know if that's what it is, but as long as he has a temperature, I'm not sending him. I don't want him to give anybody in your house anything. He still wants to go. If I can break the fever, we're good to go. He did not respond, okay? Which is a good thing, but then it could be a bad thing because he could be over there stewing and just in a angry state. There she goes again, making up lies. And I mean, I even sent him a picture of the screen on the thermometer showing him his temperature, because with this guy, you have to prove everything to him. Everybody's against him. Everybody's a liar. Everybody's out to get him. Anyway, and then this afternoonish, when I checked his temp and it was still 101, I sent him another text message, just updating you. He still has a temp, but if I can break it and keep it down without meds, he is still good to go. And then y'all can work out how long he'll stay because he's off all week. A few weeks ago, he ranted and raved and went on and on and on because little dude didn't want to go. It was the weekend we went to Junkyard Christmas. Little dude wanted to go to Junkyard Christmas with me and our friends. And he asked his dad if he could either swap weekends or just stay the weekend, and his dad had a fit. One of his, it's my weekend, I have rights, you need to tell him that he needs to spend time with me. And it rigmarolled into this same conversation I've had with this man for years. And he told me, you have to tell him that he has to come. I said, no, I've done all the cheerleading crap that I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it anymore. And he was so used to me doing it. And I did it for my son, not for him. I did it for little dude so he would be comfortable, so he would leave the house in a good state, so he would leave the house eager to go spend time over there. But it is draining. It is exhausting, you guys. It is exhausting to have to play cheerleader to a situation that your child ain't feeling, you know what I mean? And to play cheerleader for a man who honestly doesn't care. 2 hours of this back and forth, him demanding that I make him go. And I said, no, I'm not going to force him. He's 14. He's not 4. At this age, he sees clearly what is going on. And honestly, I don't think he wants any part of it. Because little dude at that point had himself said, why does he want me to go? I already saw his new house. See, he's already clued in. He knows that his dad only wants him around when there's things to show, when there's family to parade him around. And I warned his father, he's going to catch on to you. And he's going to end up resenting you. And he's going to end up hurt that you only dust him off when you feel like it or when you need to. And he's wised up. Little dude is seeing what it is, has seen it. But he's so sweet. Little dude's nature is so sweet. He never wants to hurt anybody's feelings, so he kind of eats that stuff. But I encourage him to speak. You have every right to feel how you want to feel. There's nothing wrong in you being hurt or angry. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to go. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to stay. But don't sit on those feelings. So I feel he feels comfortable enough now where sometimes things like that come out. Why does he want me to go so bad? I already saw his house. Or when we got there, his bonus mom was there, so that's probably why I went. He knows. He's catching it. He's not stupid. When he wasn't getting anywhere with me, he'd call little dude, but why don't you want to come? And I can take you to the junkyard, whatever. But he wanted to go with us. He was pressuring him and guilting him into wanting to go. And then he was being mean and nasty with me. 2 hours of this nonsense. Me making peace with little dude in regards, don't worry about it. If he's just stuck on you going, you go ahead and go, and then the Christmas Eve weekend, we're going to have a blast. We'll do the junkyard, we'll do the friends over, we'll do the gifts and all that. So that's what little dude and I had concluded on, because his dad was just not budging. He was being a total butt. 2.5 hours. So then that Saturday morning, I get a text around 9 o'clock. He told me everything that he's told me over and over and over again in all these years. I don't want to put in the work. I don't want to put in the effort. I really don't want to have to hands-on with my kids. I'd prefer to just leave them in a room with their little phones or their gaming systems. I'd prefer to leave them with their bonus mom while I go hang out with my friends. He's told the same story for years now. Only difference now is little dude is old enough to see it himself. And in all honesty, at this age, even if we were to end up in court, guys, with all I have to offer in regards to information since visitation began, no judge would force this kid to go. Not at 14. And I know by 15, for sure 16 and 17, no judge is in any kind of rush to force a teen to go with their parents. But still here at 14, he still feels forced at times. And I feel forced to play cheerleader, and I'm just over it, you know. So I say all that to say that when I've texted him twice about his temperature and he's not responded, I'm thinking he's either building up a serious fight with me, or he's thinking, okay. So I'm going to busy myself taking down the Christmas stuff, bringing back in the living room furniture, the few pieces that I took out, and see how he feels when he wakes up. Hopefully he wakes up here soon. And he went to bed pretty early. For him to be asleep still at 3 o'clock, I know he's not feeling well. Oh, his body's worn down. So I'm going to go check on him and start tearing down the trees. I got to bring the bins in and pack everything away. But we'll see if we get into anything else today. Hola guys, happy Sunday. Happy New Year's Eve. I got Caleb's cootie. Caleb, little dude, Caleb, whatever, got sick earlier in the week, had a temperature and cough and congestion. Just looking like death warmed over. And I got it. My dude had it, and my little dude got it. And I guess me playing nursemaid to both made me get it. But I don't feel well. But little dude's with his dad. I'm bored. Big dude is home, but he's doing drumming and all that stuff. Throughout the day, I felt okay. So I took all the Christmas decorations down. And watched a lot of movies, a whole lot of movies. And then towards the evening, I started feeling bad again. Couldn't sleep. No big deal. I think I fell asleep around 6 this morning. And I've just kind of been lazing around, reading and avoiding doing any housework. But I am of the belief, and I try not to be superstitious. I try and have more faith in God than I do in any superstition. But one thing that I like to do is to start the year off with the clean house. I don't do any of the other traditions where you get a suitcase and walk around the block for travel through the year. I don't wear red underpants for love, or different color underpants give you a different color outcome throughout the year. I don't remember what colors other than red. I don't do the 12 grapes at midnight. I don't do the... Oh, my ears hurt. I don't do the black-eyed peas. But I like to start off with the clean house. And right now, when I started taking down my Christmas decorations, I don't understand. I don't understand how I took everything out of these bins, but I can't put everything back in. How'd that happen? So I have my dining table is covered in what I'm calling random decorations, stuff that I couldn't fit into the bin. So I'm bored. I'm gonna slap on a mask once I get where I'm going, and I'm going to Walmart. We're out of water. Kitty's running out of food. You know, holidays don't keep stuff like that from stopping. So I'm gonna go get some bins, one or two, just to put away those things, and then I'm gonna I plan on making sure all the beds are made, the floors are clean, the bathrooms are clean. It'll give me something to do. I'm glad little dude felt well enough to go with his dad, because he needs to have some fun. He wouldn't have done anything with me. I'm not that person who goes out in public sick. I'm not trying to get anybody sick. I'm going out right now, but like I said, I'll put on a mask. But I don't feel well enough to really be out anywhere, so I'm glad he's with his dad. They do a New Year's Eve dinner and party. He should have a good time. His fever finally broke. He was a whole day without a fever because I wasn't sending him with a fever. I will not send my child and infect a whole house. His dad doesn't understand the importance of that. I mean, he did take my son on summer break when the whole house over there had the C word. He knew they had the C word, and his wife said don't do it, and he did it anyway, and then brought him home with the C word, trying to act like I don't know why he's sick, until me and his wife, you know, kind of confronted him, and he had to admit, well, because his wife was like, you knew we were all sick. So I worry about my son's health over there. He doesn't pay attention to those things. So I texted little dude about 20 minutes ago and asked him how he was feeling. I got no response, so I texted his dad just to ask how's he doing, monitoring the cough really, because that's all that was left, was a bit of a cough, and little dude is real good about covering his mouth. So but no one's responded, so they're ignoring me, or I don't know. My chest hurts. That's new. But I'm tracking him. I'll be tracking him on the friggin' Google Maps, and they're at his house, so I just hope little dude isn't tired and pooped. And that's specifically what I asked his dad. Is he still tired? Is he still sleeping a lot? Or do you feel he looks normal? Because he was looking rough, guys. He looked like he was drunk. Like his eyes were all red and glossy, and he had no energy. He looked like a little drunk kid. I was like, ugh. But when he left with his dad, his color was back. He was pink. His color was back, and he was more energetic, and he was eager to go. He was ready to go. So yeah, I need a few things. I considered asking Big Dude to get him, but I want to get out of the house. I just want to get out of the house. So I kind of snuck out because I already know I'll be getting a text message from him soon. Where are you at? Why did you go? I could have gone, because I'm going crazy at that house. I'm going to go home. Woo! I'm going to go home, and I'm going to clean and all that. So the rest of the day is what I'm going to spend doing. So slap on a mask and go get some bins and some cat food and some household necessities. I'm not hungry. It's 3 o'clock, guys. I haven't eaten crap. Have I? I had some orange juice. I had some more. I'm not hungry. My stomach feels like there's clay in it, like a rock or something. I just wanted to get out of the house. I know all the Christmas stuff is gone. I was watching Christmas clearance from Walmart videos. Some of y'all's Walmarts be having a lot of good clearance. Our Walmart cleans out the day of Christmas. I don't know how that's possible. How do the Walmarts clean out their clearance the day of Christmas? I know they ain't open on Christmas, and then you go the next day, even if you go early. Our Walmarts around here, no, I'm not gonna park here. They have carts all along the edge right here. They're actually bumped up onto somebody's Jeep. I swear, people suck, man. Respect other people's property. It's a really good spot. I wouldn't have to walk long because my chest is tight. But heck no, they got the whole spot covered in freaking grocery carts. I'm cranky too. Guys. I don't feel good. So I hope people in here aren't acting stupid, because I'm not in the mood. Man, that was a good spot. Ew, let me go sneak a peekaloo. Rude me. How are y'all? How is y'all's New Year's Eve going? Are y'all having a good one? Or I don't want to park over here. Are y'all having a good one? What are y'all getting yourselves into? Are y'all gonna have a get together, a dinner, a party? Are y'all gonna go to the club? What are y'all gonna do this New Year's Eve? How do y'all bring in New Year's Eve? Do you guys have any traditions? Do you guys have any traditions that y'all do with the grapes and stuff like that? Anything you do as a family together every year? What do y'all do? I'm curious. I really am. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are safe. I know some of you guys are sicky, because some of y'all are my friends here and on Facebook, and I know y'all been posting or responding to my post that you guys got the cootie too. So I hope you guys feel better. Take care of yourselves. If you're the type who likes to be out on a New Year's Eve and you're sick and you're stuck at home, don't consider it stuck at home. Consider it you have a safe haven. You know what I mean? And look for that silver lining, y'all. I haven't been out on New Year's Eve since I can't even remember, honestly. I've become a chicken. Man, am I gonna remember where I parked? What is with these baskets all over the place? People are just leaving baskets everywhere. These cars are gonna get hit. Not my peanut. I don't think so. How hard is it to just friggin' look at this mess? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna park. I'm getting annoyed. Knowing me, I'll just go home and then be mad because I didn't get the cat food in the water and blah blah blah. I don't feel good. But shut up, Mel. Didn't nobody make you come out here? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I haven't been out on New Year's Eve in forever and ever and ever because I'm a big scaredy cat. Let's just put it this way. I remember what kind of shenanigans we used to get into at New Year's Eve. So I don't want to be out among folks like I used to be. But whatever you guys are doing, I hope y'all are safe and happy and content. And I will see you guys maybe in the store if anything good's going on. But if not, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, you guys, it's about 45 minutes later. And trust me when I tell you, I wasn't in there that long because I wanted to be. It is packed. Super packed. I avoided Walmart at Christmas Eve and Christmas. Was it Christmas? Anyway, the closer it was to Christmas, I tried to stay away from it because Walmart people make me want to pull out my West Side card. And it is crazy packed today. I got all discombobulated. My chest got really, I don't know, my heart was beating like kind of heavy and couldn't breathe well. Note to self, dear moron, just because you feel like being out somewhere when you're sick doesn't mean you should be. I don't feel well. I got really confused and turned around and knew exactly what I was supposed to be getting but kept forgetting how to get there. But I ended up, honestly, purely by accident, at the back of the store. I was trying to find my way through the crowd to where the cat food was, and I ended up passing the clearance aisle, not remembering, stupid, that's where all the Christmas decorations were. Now, when I told you guys earlier that they don't have a good clearance at my Walmart, I'm a fluffy girl, so I automatically associate Christmas clearance with like the cookies and those little sausage gift boxes and stuff like that. Those are always gone. But I didn't think about decorations, so I'm going up and down the aisle, and I found a lot of really cute stuff, but there were some things that I couldn't resist for next year. And it's funny because I'm there for bins for decorations. And I bought more. But these colors, I'll show you guys. These colors are so familiar to me from when we were little. It's red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. The balls. These are plastic balls, which as I get older, I'm realizing I have no patience for the glass ones when they break. So if it's a good looking plastic, I'll buy them, and these are plastic. And I can't wait to add. I'm not gonna do an old school tree. Although I kid you not, if I found one of those silver trees, those aluminum foil trees, or even if I finally decided to buy a white tree, I probably would do an old school tree. But if I did a true old school tree, it would be the aluminum foil one. But anywho, I'm gonna add the green to the country tree. I think it would add just a pretty pop of color to it. And I had been wanting a little bit of green in the traditional tree, but I finally found one pack of glass balls. Now I'll tolerate glass and gold or silver. It's just, oh, I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, I moved my head too fast and everything went blur. That's my sinuses. But what was I saying? Something about green balls. Oh no, I decided against green balls to the traditional tree in the living room because I found 8 glass gold balls, and I think that's gonna be perfect because y'all know I have gold in my old ornaments, and then gold and something else on that tree. I don't know, but it's been needing a touch of gold. So what's today, Sunday? I'm sorry, I just passed Black Friday. I'm like, but my mask was hurting the back of my ears. It's funny how you got so used to wearing a mask that your ears got used to it, and then I wore it in there and back of this ear hurts. But anyway, I don't want to put another one back on to go into Black Friday. And even before I was sick, I was tempted to wear a friggin' mask because Black Friday's always packed. But anyway, I'll go home, have Big Dude empty out the trunk. I got everything I needed, I hope. I got everything I needed. Little dude finally responded. He's good, he's eating well, and he feels fine. So I think that'll get me through the day. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna go home and go to sleep after everything's unloaded. I only bought a few little things that need to go in the fridge. Got some orange juice and something else. I don't know, but only very few little things need to go in the fridge. I want to pack away all of my ornaments. Maybe once I get home, pop some meds. Oh gosh, did I take my meds this morning? Maybe that's also why I'm so confused and discombobulated. I forgot to take my friggin' diabeticals this morning. I was so busy making sure I had my NyQuil day tabs and my sinus tab. Oh, idiot. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go home and see how I end up feeling. My sidewalk is flooded. I called the water department the same day to let them know, and they were like, oh, we'll get somebody out there next week. Okay, so if the temperatures drop and the pipes freeze and I end up having to pay for damage on my side, I swear, man. I don't know if big cities are shady. Don't get me wrong, I love my community, I love my little town, but I sometimes think when they're smallish, because we're not that small, but when we're smallish, the powers that be will try and take advantage. At least that's how I feel sometimes, especially with the water department. Especially, you guys, I went from, and it's all around because I'm on the neighborhood apps and stuff like that, it's all around my community. we remember our water bills maybe 3-4 years ago being $65. We are now on average paying $150 a month. Less than 5 years, we went from $65 to $150 a month, and that's roughly most of us in this area paying that. I mean, it's scandalous. It's like, and when you break down the bill, the water is the cheapest on there. Then you have trash, and then you have sewer, and then you have everything else. Water itself is the cheapest on there. When you break it down, I'm like, wow. They charge an arm and a leg for sewer, and then you don't want to come out here and fix the friggin' pipes. That's probably why y'all are charging so dang much, because y'all got to go in there and fix a bunch of stuff that y'all are dragging your feet on to fix. I'm cranky, guys. I was finding myself getting really cranky inside the friggin' Walmart. Another thing, if you don't feel good, stay at home, because you don't need to be rubbing off your nasty ugh to anybody, okay? Just stay home if you don't feel good. You don't need to be putting that energy out on nobody. I'm telling that to myself and to anybody else. Ooh, there's a smoker out here. I don't feel like eating. I still have clay in my stomach. But, yeah, stay at home. Why did I come this long way? What was the purpose of my coming this way? I don't even know. I just drove around in a circle like a moron. Sir, can you move so I can get over? I am so cranky. I have no idea why I came this way, guys. I honestly don't. I just passed my entire subdivision, went around, now I'm just going to go right back to it. I don't know what's going on there. But anywho, yeah, I'm going to go home and see how I feel. I need to lay my cranky self down. I'm like a baby right now. I need to lay my cranky self down before I do or say something that's going to hurt somebody's feelings. That's going to make me feel worse. So, I think I'm going to go home and go to sleep. But then if I go to sleep, what if I sleep too long and then I have to get up and clear up? I gotta clean the floors and the toilets, and I want the house to be clean. And well, big dude can do it. Yeah, he can, but he ain't gonna do it like me. He's not gonna do it like me. So, and I know what that sounds like, but he's not. Okay, he's no. So I want to clean my house. I want the house to wake up January 1st, 2024 clean. I might not be. Oh, guys, let me tell you something. I need to be taking care of myself, because I never check the mailbox. Any of you guys who have ever sent me birthday cards, Christmas cards, hello greetings, anything like that, no. I don't go to the mailbox maybe but once a month, if that. And something was nagging at me to go to the mailbox. So I went to the mailbox and I got a letter from that insurance that I got from the marketplace, telling me that my bill was due January 1st for $1,163.48 for my premium. I'm like, excuse me? I was paying $155 for medical and dental. Where is this $1,100 blah 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 coming from? So I got on the phone with them, and it was actually after Friday. It was after 5 on a Friday, and they answered. The actual marketplace people answered, and I told them what happened. I was paying $155 something because I had a $900 something tax credit, and they're like, oh well, you don't get the tax credit this year based on the income that you provided for us. You no longer get the tax credit. So that's how come your premium is $1,100 something. I'm like, so because I make less money, I have to pay more? That makes no sense. And then the lady who I was talking to, I wasn't rude at all. I was just trying to, I was kind of like thinking out loud. Like, so those of us that make less have to pay more. That doesn't make sense. She got so condescending and rude to me, guys. I don't get my feelings hurt usually. I usually get mad, and you better be careful with that. But I was not feeling good. I'm already embarrassed about being 50 years old and unemployed, whether the situation, you know, is my fault or not. I'm already very sensitive about that. And when I said what I said, she got really condescending and started, and this girl sounded maybe 20 years old. Look, ma'am, Obama said everybody had to have coverage. And then she starts explaining how the tax credit works, and because I didn't make enough, I mean, she was just so condescending and nasty, and I was so caught off guard and was feeling so unwell. My feelings got hurt instead of getting mad. I got mad later, but I wasn't mad with her on the phone, and I should have been. Put her snotty little A in place. You don't talk to people like that. I mean, I could feel coming off of her. Oh, you're a loser, broke, unemployed, blah, blah, blah. I could feel it coming off of her. Maybe I was being sensitive. I don't know. But anyway, as of Friday after 5 p.m., I canceled my policy because I'm on auto pay. Ain't no way they're going to go into my bank account on the 31st and take out over $1,000. It's not going to happen. You're going to leave me completely bled. That's my bill money, okay? No, don't touch my money. You're going to leave me bouncing crap. You're going to, no, don't touch my money. So I canceled my policy with the marketplace, and then I had to contact Ambetter, but I went online on Ambetter and canceled my automatic billing, and I did that successfully because I got an email saying, you know, alerting me that my automatic billing had been turned off. And yeah, you're right. So as of Friday, I no longer have insurance, neither does little dude, and I had just gotten a doctor who was going to call me at the first of the year to try and get me an appointment to get my pain management team set back up. I had just switched pharmacies. I had just gotten into a savings program for one of my diabetes medications at the pharmacy that I had to switch to. I had just gotten all of that settled just a couple weeks ago for me to have to let my insurance go. It was just like, I am insurance-less. And then little dude was bouncing back, so thankfully I don't have to worry about taking him to the doctor. But I'm saying all this to say that while I was at Walmart, I couldn't breathe well. My chest felt kind of fat, congested. Not heart attack, pain, pressure. No, it just felt like I had that clay ball in my stomach, like it was in my chest. And y'all hear that? Now, granted, I'm a fluffy girl anyway, and I know y'all have heard me heavy breathing on my videos before. But I feel it. I feel that heavy. I feel that. But yeah, I need to be careful and keep my butt at home in the bed, medicated and safe, because girl ain't got no damn insurance, okay? But I'm home. I'm gonna have a big dude come out here, and I am gonna see what I get myself into. I'm sorry if this video ain't got nothing interesting in it. So there's probably gonna be another one of my chatty videos, because depending on how I feel tomorrow, I wanted to go thrifting, guys. I wanted to go today, but it's too far, and I didn't want to feel sickly too far over there. So if I got sickly, so and then that would have made my last video, which was the last thrift haul of 2023, a lie. So maybe tomorrow I'll do my first thrift haul of 2024. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But again, if I don't see y'all till tomorrow, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. I love y'all so much. Thanks for sharing this year with me, guys. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, thank you, guys. It's been so much fun. It has been so much fun. And I know I'm an itty bitty channel, and I know we're teeny tiny in the whole YouTube of it all, but y'all are huge to me. Thank you guys for sharing this year with me and my family, my ups and downs, my whining and crying, and my goofy spells. Thank you guys for being part of my year. And until my next go around, if this is the end of this video, again, Happy New Year, happy safe New Year, happy loved New Year, happy joyful New Year, and I love y'all bunches. Bye. Okay, I had to take a break. My head is spinning, my back is hurting, all of this hurts. I'm steeping some tea. I'm going to take a shot of Southern Comfort and take my Dayquil, NyQuil, I don't know which one. But as I'm putting things away, I'm like, let me show you guys the few little ornaments that I picked up at clearance, and let y'all see what the heck I'm talking about in regards to the traditional colors. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at these. There are 40 pieces in here. And you see the little glitter? The little glitter design on here? That is what takes me back. The colors, but more so the glitter. That's what takes me back to childhood. They had some that looked like teardrops, and they only had one. If I had found more than one box, I would have gotten them, because those are ornaments we had very similar on our tree when we were little growing up. They're like teardrop like this, and then they go around, and then teardrop on the bottom, and they have an indentation that goes in, and inside has glitter and stuff. And when those get hit by light, They're so pretty. Those really took me back to childhood. But these were half off of $10.98. And as pretty as these are at Walmart during Christmas, I never buy them because I'm cheap and they're $10.98. But even plastic, they're pretty. I'm not a fan of an entire glitter ball, but it works if I were to do a red and gold tree. But man, that gorgeous green is going to be so pretty on the tree. And we got 2 of those. Okay, and then these are the gold. Oops, sorry, I tapped y'all. These are the gold balls I found for the traditional tree. And I had gold balls. I had 2 packs of gold balls, and when I was in the garage cleaning out, I dropped them. I'm telling you guys, I'm not safe with gold. They were this size. They were beautiful. 1 or 2 of them were kind of scraped on the back, so I would just make sure they were tilted. But I found the one, and I had been looking for gold balls at Walmart for a little bit till I finally just gave up. I found the plastic ones, but I wanted glass. Found 1 pack, so those hopefully will make it till next year. And then all of this random little stuff I thought I would use for that little bitty tree that I found at Thrift Town. It's the little tree that had the little wood base. I've already put it away. I would have showed it to you guys. It's just a little tree about yay big with a little tree trunk. Looked like a chopped tree trunk base. I got these for that tree, but honestly, now that I looked at it when I was back there, I think it's too small. I think the tree is too small, but that might make these little ornaments pop out more. I think this combination with the little bells that I found at, well, this one fell off, with the little bells that I found at the bins, the little jingle bells, are going to be pretty on that tree. I may not be able to use all the bells or all of these ornaments, but I thought it was really cute. Now this one fell off of this one, but they were 50% off of $2.48. It's just little wood and red ornaments for that. Look at these beautiful little sleds. They're cute. And then these are really pretty, just little wood plaques. They're nice. I think they're so pretty. And then I got these because I don't really decorate my coffee table, but I sometimes will put my nativity stud on there or lay out some peppermint or something. And I have 2 plants on there that don't look very festive, and I don't want to decorate the whole coffee table. So I got these picks for them. I figure if I stick them in there, they'll make it festive. And they were only 50 cents. And then I saw a lot of people on YouTube when they were doing their decorating videos use these, and I was like, those are so cute. Where do they get them? I thought they were going to be like stupid expensive somewhere. These little hooks, there's 15 in a pack, and you twist your little ball on there, so it's not just a regular hook. You have this pretty little spin to it. I like the look of them, and they were 50 cents each, or 40-something cents. I got 4 of them. 4 packs of 30 just to judge up the tree. But that's all the clearance I bought. I bought a couple things I needed for the house, like I told you guys. But it looks like I'm going to have 1 extra bin left over, which is good. I mean, never know when I might need another bin. But I thought I had more stuff, but it looks like everything is going to fit. These are definitely going to fit in one. I have my some of my dining room decor to put away, the dishes and the kitchen towels and the tablecloth and all that. I'm going to put that separate in one. And then that's it. I'm going to drink my tea. I don't know if I just said that because I'm looking at the bottle, but drink my tea. Yeah, pour me a shot and just rest. I don't want to be asleep at New Year's, but I ain't going anywhere anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this stuff.